Barbie, the brand new film where we all were like, how the fuck are you gonna make a movie about this? Like, have we gave up of ideas? Have we gave up of, has all the good IP have been taken away? Has like, well, I mean, technically this is a Warner's movie, but it's like, Warner's got the DC and Disney owns everything, and Universal, like, you got the Fast and Furious and Jurassic World. I mean, we need to create new RP. What we got? Oh, look, Barbie. Why don't we make a movie about her? And we'll like as adults clearly are like, well, only parents are gonna be watching this film. You know what I mean? Like we clearly, with us adults, ain't not much of the target demographic to a Barbie movie. And then we heard Gary Gerwig was directing the film. That made everyone go, okay, what's going on? Like, somehow now we're starting to get attention and interest of a Barbie movie. When the toy that little Timmy and little Janie are like holding Ken and Barbie and smacking them together, thinking that's how sex works. Greta Gerwig, the director of Lady Bird and the recent version of Little Women, is directing Barbie. Okay, okay. Well, okay. Uh, there's a slightly interest there, and then we heard Margot Robbie was playing the title character, and we're like, oh, for God's sakes! Like, okay, who's gonna be Ken? You know, Ryan Gosling. It actually is Ryan Gosling. Okay, now seriously, but fine. Now I'm interested. How? And I remember when I think it was CinemaCon, not this year but last year, and I keep saying to people like, why are we assigned to a Barbie movie? Why? And I said, simple. It's directed by Gary Berwick and starring Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. And the casting's going on. I mean, you got Simu Liu, you got Will Ferrell, you got Judy Garland, who's the 15th Doctor, the brand new Doctor Who. I know the character's name just Doctor, but for the others going, it's another thing, okay? Like like us humans a little bit and get slightly annoyed. Some of them get slightly annoyed that I call if we don't call the character just the Doctor because the show is no Doctor Who, but for the average goer who maybe don't watch the show, they just know the character's Doctor. You know what I mean? Anyway, um, okay, Killian's in the movie, and I'm like, and of course you got the whole Oppenheimer thing. So it's like, and everywhere is pink right now. Like everything I look around is pink. I will swear to God, I haven't seen much pink in my life. And I'm not talking about the movie screen. I'm talking about in the theater. I haven't seen as much pink I have seen in my life. So I mean, the tide is pink. You know, someone pink. Get it? Because it's careful thing, but the tide's got pink on. So I'm like, okay, go see the Barbie movie. God, my theater was packed. It was so hard to get a ticket. So I had to go and like oh, is there a free seat? And it's like there is. It's like one left. I'm like, dear God. But how is this Barbie movie? I'm watching this. I'm like, this is not a bad little film. This is not bad. This is a solid film. Like this is a movie where it's on Netflix or but it's gonna be on Max or HBO Max. You're playing it and you're like, somehow it's good. And all the elements that happens in this movie, this movie is quite meta. They mentioned the tail. There's a joke about how this movie's Barbie's played by Margot Robbie. There's even a reference about Zack Snyder's Justice League, which is a weapon. It feels like the Nicolas Cage cameo in Flash. I feel like I have to explain what it is to the average Joe. But I have to explain why there's a 4 hour version of a movie that came out in 2017 and we're treating it like it's a brand new thing. Um, that came out in 2021. Why we have to treat that like it's like a brand spanking new thing. Um, but it's that there's the whole area, like the third act is Ken doing a doing a musical number with all the other Kens. That's the third act. Him realizing, like his spoilers. It's you just like it's hitting on the growth. It's not forgetting that it's a Barbie movie. It's having a commentary about what it feels like is about was it like being a woman. That's basically the whole theme. It's what it feels like being a woman in the 21st century. That's actually what the theme is for the entire movie. And what you have is, you have Barbie, who is the OG, the Margot Robbie version. You, she is at the start of the movie Barbie as she is. She's, Barbie being Barbie. But then she slowly realizes as the outside world. She realizes that she's noticing she's having dark, deep thoughts about death. Her feet are not on her tiptoes anymore. She's landing on her feet. There's even a whole joke about flat fuck. Like there's jokes about that. There's even a joke about camel toe, about like, hey, hey, all you trails, you think that waistline's gonna stay forever? You want to check your leg a little bit because your legs might turn a little bit flabby. Um, but it's just it it bubbles the actual. Um, it's like the elements. What it is. It's just it shocks you. It's a movie that shocks you. It's a movie that gives you great performances and takes it. Basically, it's one of those movies that kind of questions like, could this movie work? Could this thing work? And you say no, and you have to remind yourself they make a Barbie movie that worked. They make a movie about Legos that worked. They make a, at least for the first movie, they make a Disney-wide for pirates, and they've made it work for at least the first movie. So it's just I yeah, like I was laughing, I was moved, I was invested with the story. It's I'm shocked. I thought, yeah, I'm seeing Oppenheimer tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna be like just acting like this again. I probably am going to act like this again. To in a few, in like an 8 hours time, me going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I just this movie is good, surprisingly good. God, I saw so much pink, so much pink. It's literally blonde. That's basically what it is. If you're curious about is it appropriate to bring my kids to, legally blonde. Can they handle that? You think legally blonde is appropriate? If you think so, they can handle this. Like all the innuendo jokes are more like mentioning that Ken doesn't have a penis and all that kind of stuff, or how Barbie doesn't have a vagina you know, because they're walking plastic dolls. So, and they don't have genitalia. And seeing actual like Barbie ideas that Mattel had for the years, like pregnant Barbie. It's like, yeah, if you were going to give birth, see, unless you were going to give a kid an early sex ed lesson of where babies come from, I don't know how that could work. And the TV one, I was like, okay, that worked. But the boot one, clearly the weird ones were like someone hit puberty very quickly. I Anyway, I'm not bullshitting. Literally, those are you know. Anyway, if you've seen the Barbie movie, comment below. Let me know what you think before um before the atom bomb drops.